Here we are back in Planet Crafter. Right, I've done a couple of little things in between episodes. You can see our numbers are going quite well. I did build an extra heater. And I tend to decide what I'm building based on, one, if I need it, and two, how my numbers are going. So my oxygen is not moving as quickly as my others. So I have in my pocket stuff for grass spreader. I've also built 2 atmospheric water collectors because that popped up, I don't know, must have been last time. I don't recall. And also our biodome. I've decided I don't really need it connected to the main habitat because you don't really go in there. I think it's just the lab you tend to go into, not that. So what we are going to do is build a little grass spreader in order to hopefully knock our power out. Okay, let's go and get some stuff for some more power. I don't have enough uranium for another nuclear reactor yet, so right, what do we need? Right. We need some aluminium. Where are we? There you are. 4 cobalt, 2 aluminium. Do it the other way around, but never mind. Was it 2 iron? Two magnesium and 2 silicon. This is why I like the pinned recipe thing, because my brain never recalls what it needs for things. Right, we'll chuck another couple of these up. Turn your face in that way. One there. One there, that'll keep us going for a little bit longer. How much have we got now? Power 33. Alright, so what I did want to do was go and do that ship. Oh, one thing I did, where did I find that crate? I found a crate. Oh, I know what I did. I went in the iridium cave to get a little bit more iridium so I could make that heater. And there was a little crate in there, and that had a bean. We've got beans. Let's have some grub as well. So the bean is sort of like the best growable food up until the point where you can actually make it. So let's pop our aluminium back in. There we go. And let's go and investigate a wreck. Another one up there. Alright, I've picked up some iron on the way, so we'll just build a couple of storage lockers, all the goodies that we're going to find in the ship. There we go, and as you can see also, we have rain. Still think it's a bit too soon. Oh, we've got one bit. Ah, hello. Oh, can we get through at all? Have you got any more osmium for us? Oh, could be. Oh, very nice. I feel a microchip for pinning recipes coming up on me soon. Bit of sulfur as well. Ah, very, very nice. Can't beat a bit of rain to make things a little bit soggy and less icy. There we go, I think that's all we can get for now. As long as we keep our terraformation rolling around nicely, we'll soon be melted and everything will be available. Alright, let's just chuck all these bits in there and keep pushing the wrong one. Okay, pop you in there. Alright, let's go and do our little adventure. For flashlight. We'll do this one first. We've got a crate. Bit of this and a bit of that. Oh, get rid of that. We've got a little microchip. Oh, always pressing the wrong button. Oh, it's a heater. When I first looked at that, I thought it was a ladder. My brain was saying ladder. It was, in fact, a heater. How are we doing? All right, for a bit longer. Rid of you. Oh, this one first. That's a 300%. Right, I'll just go and pop this in our little storage locker. Right, we're back. So that was the bit that we've just done. Can't do that bit. We can go in there. We can't dismantle those yet. But we can grab you. A bit more fabric. So is that everything then? No, we totally missed this bit, didn't we? I knew we had. I knew there was something. Come on. Aha. I knew I remembered this. Well, obviously we can't do that yet. Because we need power. We've got a message. Cargo ship Sorella 4. This morning on our 17th day of space travel to Stigma, the ship inexplicably exited hyperspace velocity. The navigation tools went crazy and the ship lost power as if it had been drained by some exterior thing. We're going to try to make the emergency landing on this unreported planet. I'm not sure what we'll find. There seems to be a huge storm on the surface of the planet. I hope we make it. I think you might not have done, but my bags are full. Right, let's go and empty up again and then we'll come back and get them all goodies. There's another couple of crates I just kind of strolled past as well, so we will just grab everything. Oh, we got another microchip. And we will empty you. Pressing the wrong button. Oh, another microchip. Don't mind if I do. Rid of you. Was that it, or was there another couple of boxes? Was that everything? I think that might be. Yes. Okay. Right. Back we go. Oh, hang about. There was another couple that I waltzed past. Okay. Empty up. Back again. Look what else I waltzed past because I wasn't paying attention. A big locker with many clothes. Can we dismantle that? No, we can't. Alright, okay. We'll empty our last two boxes. Bit of this and a bit of that. Alrighty. And we are done with this little ship. Thank you very much for all of your... Did we do this bit? Yes, we did. Okay. Back we go. No, I got turned around. Let's just figure out where I'm going. There we are. It's daylight. And we'll just grab some of the nice bits and pieces. We'll grab you, because we definitely want to see what's in there. We'll pop in some of that for now. And, right, well, it's all going to be coming back anyway, isn't it, at the end of the day? I'll just start lugging all this stuff back and I'll let you know when I'm done, and we'll go from there. Putting some uranium away, and I realised we've got a couple of rods in there, so we can build a new nuclear reactor. So we'll do that in a moment. I'm just continuing to put stuff away. Plant in there. Pods are in there. And my fabric goes in there. Seeds. Good. Right, let's just have a little look at these chips before I continue grabbing everything. There's still a load up there. Right, what we got? A corner living compartment. Ooh, the big living compartment. There could be some building on the horizon. And tier 2 torch. Alright, well, as we have... Did I leave my osmium in my other crate? I did. I will continue getting all that stuff. And then we'll do some more building. In case you're someone who's not really aware of how the game works, the biodome here, apart from giving a lot of oxygen to our atmosphere, it also allows us to see all the various biomass things coming up and what our levels are. But we can also see the same things on our blueprint screen. We've got another separate one down here which also shows us exactly the same things, and that's why there isn't really a need to have your biodome connected anymore, which is why I've popped it over there, because you don't go into it other than that really. So there is just no need for it to be connected, so that's why we've popped it over there out of the way. Right, I brought everything back, we have stuff, and now I want you. So an osmium superalloy, and a bit of this and a bit of that. Alright, I've made myself a little osmium box, and I've already forgotten what the rest is, which is why we need this chip. Aluminium, 2 cobalt and a magnesium. Aluminium, 2 cobalt, and a magnesium. Give me the chip so I can save my memory. There we go. Now I've got to remember how to do it. We do. There we go. Memory not required. Right, let's see how we are doing. What things are moving? Heat's moving, pressure's still moving, oxygen is still a bit naff, isn't it? So should we go for another grass spreader? We've got all the stuff. I'll pin that up there so I haven't got to use my brain. So we want 2 water, and we keep 1 for drinkies. Lerma. Gonna have to start building excess storage soon, because if you look, everything's kind of filling up. We did get a mushroom seed in one of the boxes somewhere, so we're ready to start growing that soon. Not going to bother just yet, we'll wait until we get the lab, I think. And an aluminium. And let's grow some more. You're not growing a lot. That's not a lot of grass, come on. Alright, let's pop another one of them down. Just going to grab some more ice. Simply because I like to use the indoor veggie tubes as decorations sometimes, so now that we've got our handy dandy water generation, I can I don't have to use it for that. Right, let's see how the oxygen's going now. It's still not moving very quickly, is it? And I think the grass spreaders are the highest thing that do it. Have we got anything coming up? Let's have a look. Do heaters create oxygen as well? Have I been slacking on that one? I could be doing it that way, couldn't I? Heat pressure energy. No, maybe it's just the big one then. And now let's how are we doing for super alloy? Have we got enough for that? We have. One thing I've noticed this playthrough is I don't seem to have been struggling for anything. Always in the past, especially aluminium, I was always running out of aluminium. But I don't seem to be having any issues with anything. I seem to be getting enough. Have they speeded up the terraformation perhaps because of all the other DLCs to make it a bit easier to kind of get onto those? Maybe that's what it is. If you've got any ideas, let me know. Have you noticed it? Because I've played quite a lot and I've restarted a fair few times, and I've always had issues where I've had to go searching for stuff on and off in the beginning. Obviously not later, but in the beginning I've had to be searching, but I haven't had to do that at all. And I just seem to be getting the stuff. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful and green and toxic. Ah, I will love you. Alright, let's see what that's doing. And look at more stuff. Got to keep those numbers rolling. How many of them? We need 2 of those, and how are we doing for iridium? We have got 1 of you. Do I need that right now? I've got quite a lot of stuff. Now the tier 1 ore extractor can only mine the basics, so it can't mine the iridium or the uranium for me. We need a tier 2 for that. How far off is that? Quite a way. 364 MPa, so we really need to seriously ramp that up before we get there. That's coming up soon, a tier 5 backpack. The big boy heater is coming up soon. Well, no, actually not very soon. We really do need to work on that, on the oxygen, don't we? Right, what gives us it? I'm pretty sure the grass spreader at the moment gives us the most, 129.6. Oh, 162. It's a lot of super alloy that we don't have, isn't it? I mean, we could make it, but that's a lot easier to make. Let's do a couple of those. They take 11 energy. That's how we do for energy. We should be alright now for a while, shouldn't we? Because we just made a reactor. Oh, we've got that. Let's make another couple of grass spreaders. I'm pretty sure I've got the lermers. Yes, we've got plenty of lemons, okay. Oh, I love this pinned recipe. You make me so happy. Right, let's go and grow some more grass. Because every planet needs more grass. Alright, 1 of you there. And 1 of you there. Still got a little dinky drill over there that I haven't taken down. Right, are you making my numbers move? They're still a bit pathetic, isn't it? Maybe we'll just work on other stuff and do the overall terraformation. Wonder why the heaters come under oxygen. Tree spreader unlocks at 6. Righty-ho. Right, I've just popped back up here to our little osmium cave. And we've got a little bit more melty going on. So we'll just grab anything. So I'd quite like to slap down a little mine. Any more for any more? Yep, a little one there. Any more? No, you're not quite there yet, but you are getting there. But thank you for the extra couple, I appreciate it. Alright, so I'll run this back and how many do we need? We need 2, we've got 2. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we got everything else. Meet you back at base. When you look at it from a distance, look at our little patches of grass. Oh, bless. It's trying so hard. I mean, it's not exactly the best environment, is it? We haven't quite started getting any water showing up yet, but it's getting there. Soon we'll be able to go and have a little paddle. That will be nice. Right. Go to Museum. We're going to slap down that mine. Get to drilling. So we need an osmium rod, an iridium rod even. We need a super alloy, a aluminium, and titanium. There we go, fabulous. We'll just pop that out here because we don't want to have to go far for it. This also gives us lots of pressure. So that iron symbol there basically says you'll be getting basic materials here. So we'll let that do its thing. Top up our water. Very nice. So nice when you get those just beans. Squash. Looks like we got a storm coming in. Lovely weather. Just a normal resources kind of storm. Now looking at our progress, you can see we're actually on liquid water. We're heading towards lakes. So this needs to be ramping up a bit more, and we've just had the biolab pop up. But what I'm going to do before we do that is go on another little adventure. I've got my stuff for a little habitat, and this time we are going to go through there because there is little wrecks and a little cave. I don't know whether the cave will be open. I don't know whether that's iced up as well. I'm not sure, but we will go find out. A lovely day now the storm's over. We've got a little crate there. The water I think comes up to sort of around here. What have we got? Nothing mind-blowing, but we'll grab it anyway and immediately fill up our box. Get back over here. Oh, the rain's back. That's about the only time when rain is a good thing. Right, so we've got a little wreck there to investigate, and this little cave is open. And we've got iridium and osmium. We've got a little bit of osmium. Oh, the inventory is full. Let's just sort out a little habitat. We'll pop that. Oh, that rain's very loud, isn't it? We'll pop you there. And we'll stick a door on you. And we do have enough iron for a storage locker. And we'll just pop everything in there. If we get any more iron, we'll do another locker. Let's go and, oh well, we'll just grab that and do it right away. There we go. Right, let's go and clean out the bits in the cave first, because you, my friend, make heaters, and we like heaters. And really, at some point very soon, you also need to start thinking about rockets and really get the terraformation all whipping along there. Now that's a nice big bit of osmium. That'd power a few things, wouldn't it? Let me mine you. Right, I'm just gonna grab everything, really. Ridiculous. Can we go over the top? We can. Oh, we've got all sorts. Oh, still got space. So we'll just grab it all. Especially you. We've got a little chest there as well. I'll just grab your little friend. Anything nice? Ooh, a bio nuggy. We want you, we want you. The rest I think we'll kind of come back for. Let's just go and pop this in our little storage locker. And then we'll just come back and clear the rest out. And then we'll do that. Alright, bung you in there, and bung you in there. Shuffle that in there. Getting some nice stuff now. I can tell that we're leveling up a bit because we're getting some slightly better stuff in the chest, like that bio nugget there. Bit of sulfur. Take that away so that we know we've had it. Bit more of you. Anything lurking back here that we can get at? No. Well, the melting is certainly moving along nicely though, isn't it? So, alrighty. Back we go. Pop all that in there. Now we will just go and have a little look over here. What I'll do is I'll just immediately, not quite immediately, but I'll just rebuild that here. Because power is connected everywhere. Oh, we've got a chip. Oh, there we go. Oh. So I'll just, it was a 3. We'll just pop that there. There we go. Every little bit helps. Now if you carry on through that way, that takes you back through the aluminium fields, so another one there, and we will pop you straight up. Thank you. Oh, we got a little. And we've got another tier 2. Just the one, Mrs. Wembley. The box, okay, we'll empty you out and come back. We'll pop up a. We'll give you a friend. There we go. Oh, I'm getting a little bit thirsty. Not a problem, we'll have a little drinky. There. Just chuck everything we can in there. Won't go in there. We might not need to build another one. Let's just go and have a little look. Coming through. We'll dismantle this as well. Lots of goodies. And just standard goodies in that one. Thank you very much. Was that it? I don't think there's anything else back here. Anything with you? I can't remember. It doesn't appear to be. Nope. Okay. So yeah. See there? The aluminium fields are right there. So little circle. But that cave with the osmium in just there, when the ice melts, that will lead us through to another area. So we will leave our little survival hut here. Right, let's grab some stuff. Definitely want those. I want those and that. What have we got in this one? We definitely want that. Okay. Time to start running back. I don't know why I pick and choose because I come back and get it all anyway. So I will start running all of this back and forth now. Look what I see. We has water. Oh, we've got wet stuff. Oh, lovely. Blue skies. Little swimming pool. What more could you ask for? I suppose maybe some oxygen. Oxygen would be quite nice. But we're not there yet. One day. Right, let's just go and empty this box out of stuff. We've got all sorts. Put you in there for now. Yeah, I have got a bit of that on me. Uranium, no. Iridium, yes. Let's just go and have a look at those words. Microchip, that's the one. Screen mapping. Shredder, we like the shredder. And a GPS satellite. Yes, we're definitely going to have to be getting into rockets very soon. No. Oh dear, it must be a little bit early for the brain because the brain is not working. I'm going to need more thingies. Alrighty. I will continue. I'll build some more thingies and continue emptying out those crates. Just popped back in the cave. I'm just on the third run back and forth taking stuff, so I thought I'll just pop in here, see if there's been any more melting, and there has been, so we'll just grab a couple more little bits while we're here. I think that's probably about it. Yeah. Everything welcome, thank you very much. So I've emptied out our little hut, but we will leave it there. And we'll drop all this back. And then see what we can do next. You've just had the recipe for the tier 5 backpack pop up. So that will definitely be first on the list. So we'll get back in there and see what that needs. I think we're going to be at the point where we'll need to start making some super alloy, but that's fine. Ooh, nearly sailed right past it there. Right, let's just sort out these little bits that we've picked up. Iridium. 1, 2, 3. Couple more osmium. How many super alloy do we have? 3, right. And we'll try to remember that. We'll just scoff one of those. And slurp up one of those. Now that we've got food growing and water coming in, you can be generous with it. Right, so is the backpack on you or the other one? It's on the other one. Have I got everything there? Have I got... Yep, I'm up to date there. Right, so tier 5. It's going to take all my super alloy, but that's okay. We can make it. Alright, we're going to be doing a lot of that stuff soon. Now-ish. Right, give me your super alloy. A titanium. And give me bigger bags. There we go. More space. Never really paid attention to how much more space it gives you, but it just does. Right, now I'm thinking I would like that, but we need the lab for that. What does the lab take? We definitely need to get cracking on making super alloy, don't we? And I think that's just one of all the basic materials. Yeah. Is it? Why do I always think there's 7 basic materials? 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, no, okay. So I think my bags can manage about 3 at once. And this is where now having that miner going outside is rather nice. Just coughing up stuff. Oh, we could manage 4, couldn't we? Bear that in mind. Actually, we could probably manage 5. Bear that in mind. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make some more. 5. Very nice indeed. Right, so where do we want to start? We could do with the lab, because there's other bits that will allow us to make. Where am I? Speed. What are you? Now, I think maybe here we can make a sign. Will it not do it there? Why are you not letting me build there? Hold on, let's pop outside a minute. What's in the way? Oh, a great big hill. Okay. Alrighty ho. Forgot about that. So, maybe there. Right, I think I'm going to shuffle some furniture around and do some building. I want it relatively close because until you sort of get drones and things, you're running back and forth. So I would rather have the room convenient. Yeah, I think I'd like it there. I'm going to have to move that as well. Alright, I'll do some shuffling. Okay, I've built my lab. Took me several tries because you can never see what position this is in. So ended up building it off this way a little bit. And the water thingies are there. So we've got that there. So what I can now start doing, this will allow us to build bacterias and the fertilizers and the bio-nuggies. So as you can see, this is when we start needing things like mushrooms, sulfur and eggplants. We can't do algae yet, but we won't be too far off. Squash. So oh, that's a pinky one. I think it's still just a normal one though, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's just I don't think we're far along enough to be getting anything other than just bog standard meteors at the moment. So, as I was saying, so what I'm going to do now, and let's see, water the food growers. Yeah, I think we'll pop up some food growers and start producing the seeds, the foods that we need for other things. I think I might, yeah, I think I might pop a little room on there in order to do all of the biolab stuff, because eventually we'll be automating and stuff, and it makes sense to have it all in the right area. So let me just gather the materials for that. And this is editing TwoFrog. Unfortunately for this next section, I'd forgotten to replace my microphone after I'd gone off to make a cuppa, and as such the audio was pretty much impossible to hear, even with lots of messing around. It was really bad. So instead we're going to have a little bit of a time lapse while I run around and do some bits until I notice my error and put the microphone back where it should have been. So my apologies, and enjoy the music. And I've just noticed something really annoying. At one moment I took a break and I went and made a cup of coffee, and guess what I forgot to do when I came back? I forgot to move my microphone a bit closer to me, so God knows what the sound has been like for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes of this video. Yes, I will have to apologise for that, because it may be terrible. I'll soon find out when I edit this, but yes, obviously a bit early, and the brain it not function. Yeah, I can't quite get to that one again. I need the rocks to disappear for me. Right, so I think what we'll do is we'll actually leave that right there, and we will come back and continue with our terraformation next time. So thank you very much for watching. Until the next episode, bye bye.